Hi everyone. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon. I go by Goth Mom Budgets on here. If you're not new, welcome back. I know I have been MIA for a little bit. I kind of had a rough July, both financially and just kind of life-wise. The beginning was good and then it got really not so good. So here I am trying to get back on track. For this month, I'm going to write out my budget like I normally do, but for variable spending, I am going to start cash budgeting. So I'm going to do a different video setting up my cash envelope system. And I'm also just going to, do my usual July closeout to just show you guys maybe what a disaster my month was, help myself feel a little better. But I'm just gonna start with my normal August budget, trying to get back to some sense of normalcy. So I'm gonna write everything out and then we can talk about it as I fill it in. I forgot what all my fixed expenses are. Okay, it is less. Here's one. Okay, so as you guys can see, I laid everything out. August, I count as a 5-week month because the last paycheck of the month will be on the 26th, and then we get paid like my husband gets paid weekly, I get paid bi-weekly. So then he gets another paycheck on September 2nd, which is like within our mortgage payment grace period. So I'm going to count it as a 5-week month, which would be 3 paychecks for me, 5 paychecks for him, but part of my last paycheck will go towards August expenses. So it's a little messy because I try to do zero-based. So I want to make sure that I'm leaving a buffer of I have to have a leftover balance of basically $1,600 to make sure that I will have enough to cover our first week of the month expenses for September. But my paychecks are 2099 times 3, so that is 6297. And then my husband, the low end of his average is 700 a week. So I multiply that by 5, that's 3500. So plus 6297, that is technically 9797, but then I'm going to subtract this buffer that I need to end the month with, which is just like what it is it's the mortgage payment, the electric bill, and then a little bit of what my like weekly grocery budget is for September, like my estimate. So that's just that's how I calculated my buffer. Which I guess it's kind of an arbitrary number. It could be lower if I needed it to be, but I just have like this running spreadsheet that I also try to keep on top of doing this monthly. Like I line this up and then I have the spreadsheet as a more dynamic way to track what I'm spending and then course correct mid-month, which is not what I should have to do. I should just be staying on budget. So anyway, that gives me, I actually have minus buffer equals 8,197 to budget with. So starting with the mortgage, I'm just gonna go down the line on these because the costs haven't really changed. It feels like it's been so long since I've like talked to you guys, but it's really only been 2 weeks. Yeah, our dog suddenly passed away. My husband and I had him since like basically we irresponsibly got him when we had only been dating a year, and it's just like weird to think of how young we were when we got him, and he's basically always been there. And now we have 2 dogs, so the other dog's still around, but it was just like very jarring. I had to take him to the vet, and like it seemed like he was getting better, and then all of a sudden he just like wasn't. So yeah, that's it was just a lot. And then ever since then I've kind of been like spiraling, like as you can tell by my debt situation. I like have a shopping addiction kind of, so that's like my coping mechanism a lot of the time, that and alcohol, which like costs a lot of money too. So I still had like an emergency credit card, and I had used that to buy some food for our barbecue that we had for 4th of July. And then I was just racking up things on that, and you'll see there's 2 new items on here. I had other credit cards sitting in my drawer that I put away that I just pulled out and bought like random things on. So I'm definitely like, I just want to start fresh, both with like eating. Like I've been putting garbage in my body, and I just like want to feel better. And with spending, like I'm just really sick of having debt looming over my head, and like not being able thinking I can do things, but really I'm living outside my means. So I used to think about the future and feel hopeful, and then I kind of lost sight of things, and now I'm just trying to get there, guys. So yeah, it's just a little rough. I feel better now. Like I'm definitely motivated to put down the bottle, so to say. And I wasn't drinking every day, but I was definitely drinking a little too much, more than I should have on the weekends, and like also Sunday nights, which isn't really a weekend. So definitely like just need to reel it in. Okay, for our emergency fund, we had to pay my husband's school tuition for night school. He starts back up in September. We had to pull $800 out, so I'm trying to put that money back and then some. So I was budgeting $1,060. And then my daughter, I still just put away $10 a week, so that's $50. Oh, and I guess I should add these up. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it in a little bit different order than I normally do. I am going to write out my debt because I have like planned ideal payments, and then I'm going to I also have like planned weekly budgets for these 4 variable categories: grocery, gas, and personal spending for myself and my husband. And then I'm just gonna use the other variable to make this a zero-based budget, because other things come up like cat litter or pet treats or like little things like that don't necessarily buy at the grocery store, but I'm not like, they don't really belong anywhere else on here, and I don't want to have like 60 different cash envelopes. So as far as debt goes, my loan is always $1,000. I got my hair done, so I paid a little extra off my PNC card, so that is $562, because I paid the minimum and then the amount my hair, or it was like the amount my haircut cost, and then I tried to roll in what my minimum payment would usually be, so it's like, I don't know, it's more than I would have paid like if I was doing a snowball, but that's what this worked out to be. I'm doing $250 off his Apple Card and $300 off mine. And then Target is getting $130. So my Apple Card is actually beyond, it's like $50 over being maxed out, like it's maxed. So I just want to get like, feel a little better about being that close to the max, and then next month I'm going to start working on the snowball again and putting it at the Target card, which is my lowest balance. Well, I guess theoretically the Capital One and Discovers are the lowest balance because each one of those has like $250 on it. So Capital One, I don't actually owe a payment yet until August. So next month you guys will start seeing that, but it is part of the debt picture. And then Discover, I am trying to get close to paying that one off. So that's $200. So let me add up all this. So that is 2,442. And now I'm going to figure out what my variable budget is. So 8197 minus. So here I have just about $1,350 here to work with. Grocery, I've been going to Aldi. I am literally obsessed with it, partially because it makes my grocery bill $150 a week or less. So I'm going to use that for this month. We have a lot in our pantry too. I just need to get more creative. Gas, I'm doing $50 for 4 weeks plus 20 that I've already put in my tank, so that is $220. For my husband, he took our daughter to like a little fair in town, so he had $50 spending cash for that, plus $20 for the remaining weeks. So here, 20 times 4 plus 50, that's 130. I feel like I'm getting close to the balance. 135.3 minus 750 minus 220 minus 130. I'm going to give myself $100, so that's $20 a week. And that's like I don't really even eat out much or anything. Like I would use that to get coffee and stuff, but like there's just, I get Dunkin' once a week on Fridays, and that's not really $20 a week, but I'm just really, I have a problem with online shopping, as you guys can tell. Sometimes it's in-person shopping, but most of the time it's online shopping. So I'm hoping if I just have the cash in my hand and can't actually spend it online and don't allow my, like, I'm just trying to exercise more self-control and be less impulsive. So that gives me 153 technically for other, which like a couple things already came up, like house cleaning supplies we needed from Target, which I also like only allow myself to do Target pickup now, so I can't like go in and spend anything extra. I'm sure you guys know I'm dying, like, as you can imagine, my favorite holiday is Halloween. Like, I keep seeing all these pictures of everyone's putting their Halloween stuff out, and I'm just like, nope, I don't need it. I really don't need another Halloween themed blanket or anything like that. Like, I just I need to course correct my past actions and can't just like keep floating along like I have been. So yeah, I mean, definitely ambitious, but I'm feeling really motivated. Thank you guys for being here, listening. I'm sorry if I am an oversharer. I just definitely want to loop you guys in on why it's been so hard for me, which it's probably not really an excuse. Other people have much harder lives and like keep themselves together, but I just, you know, it kind of fell apart, and thanks for being here to listen. So keep a lookout. I'll definitely be posting my July actuals so we could talk through my Prime Day blackout, and also gonna be setting up a cash envelope system that I actually bought from Amazon a while ago and then decided to keep trying to do cashless budgeting. So I'm excited to set it up because it's pretty, and yeah, that's what's going on. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this, you want to listen to my problems and hang out with me while I try to fix my debt picture, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe to me, come hang out with me. So yeah, thanks so much. Bye guys.